Hey there, fellow ship tinkerers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to X4 Foundations, Episode 16, Weapon Tuning. The other thing that I might be able to do while I wait is to spot any scale plate pirates on my radar scanners. So like Soulblader doesn't have any trades either. So Kellyan and Soulblader are essentially just patrolling Grand Exchange 1, and I might be able to spot scale plate pirates through their vision, essentially. Which is weird, but, you know. And Scorpio's here, docking with the Argon Wharf. So I'm going to teleport back to Turtle, waiting for that upgrade to go through.
Nemesis, Vanguard.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
So you can see having like a quick scout ship has really a lot of different uses. Surveying, exploring, bailing you out for quick trades. There is one issue fighting scale plate pirates in Talati space. Talati is not hostile with scale plate pirates, so they will be a little pissed if I blow scale plate up in their territory. So if I want to do that without pissing off the Talati, I should blow scale plate up in like Argon Federation territory instead, because Argon see them as enemies, whereas like Talati are a little looser with the laws, and they don't mind smuggling,
Vanguard.
and most things aren't illegal.
Sorry, I'm busy right now. Sorry, I'm busy.
So I can't take over the pilot seat right now because the upgrades are going through.
Sorry, I'm busy right now.
So the trade that Scorpio bailed me out of worked, and the ship is getting upgraded. So Scorpio, you can go back to, let's survey Hatikva's Choice 1.
The ship will be undocking soon.
And I don't want this ship to undock. Oh, did I just issue that to the wrong order? I think I did. I think I told Turtle to do that. No. Ignore. Okay, so now that the, let me double check that this has the gun that I wanted it to have. So this main central gun is a Pulse Laser Mark II. It is indeed. Just confirmed. So, let's upgrade it. Get back to the Argon Wharf, get to the equipment, whatever it's called. The equipment room, and build an upgrade. I'm probably going to, for the sake of my sanity, save scum before I upgrade the weapon, because it gets random stats, and I want a good one. So I'm gonna cheese it a little bit. Hope y'all don't mind. Oh, let me out. Elevator! Let me out! I'm stuck. Can I get out, please? Alright. If it's gonna be like that, I'm gonna teleport out.
Nemesis, Vanguard.
I've never had that happen to me before. Got stuck in the teleporter room. Let's do a quick save, huh? I feel the Egosoft's devs are scheming against my cheese. Let's try this again. Alright, there's some problems going to that specific room. I'm going to do a quick load. I've pissed off the Foundation gods. I'm apparently not allowed into the ship dealership, which is where the weapon upgrade bench is. not to slander Egosoft too badly, but they are well known to release buggy games and updates and then fix them. This was true of X3 and really like all of everything that they've ever released, where it doesn't work very well at launch, but it does get fixed. You just have to wait. Okay, yeah, saving and loading fixed it. Cool. So, the weapon that we want to upgrade is the Mark II Pulse Laser. Before I actually do the upgrades, I'm going to save, because I'm going to want as high positive stats as possible, and I only have materials for one upgrade, so... yeah. As I said, cheese. And then there is different mods that you can add in. So there's cooling mods, damage mods, reload mods, etc., etc. Slasher? So if you take a look here at just the damage mods, so let me open those up so you can compare them side by side. There is Slasher, Stabber, and Piercer. So Slasher, it improves weapon damage anywhere between 33 and 50. Then you have Stabber, and between 35 and 45, and then Piercer anywhere between 5 and 20. So the reason to do Piercer is it doesn't come with any negatives. Slasher can have up to 2 negatives, but I don't care. So this was a 35 weapon, but slower reload and slower cooling. And when you first install it, you can dismantle, or you can re-roll it, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to be safe scumming to try to get the best possible stats without having to repay over and over for it. Which is why I've said it was a bit cheese. I can't think of a lot of players that don't do it this way, but, you know, you've been warned. So what I'm aiming for is just something in the mid-40s range I'd be fine with. I don't want something on the lower end, because it's between 33 and 50, and I got 35, so, like, that's almost as bad as it could get. And yes, you are right. Slasher mod is extremely good on turrets because turrets don't have cooling. They just have reload speed. So if you get a Slasher mod that has really high damage with a terrible cooling modifier and the reload modifier isn't bad, it's amazing on turrets. I just don't have good turrets. And that's why I want to do it on my main gun. Oh, so this is an instance where, like, the reload speed was buffed. But the damage is still blah. I'll try, like, a few more times. But if you're wondering, once you have, like, your favorite weapons on your ship and you have finely tuned it with a bunch of upgrades, you can turn, like, an M-class ship into, like, a capital ship destroyer. Right, where you shred capital ships. So in my own personal save, I have a few ships that I've, like, super tuned like that, and I've made them able to shred big ships, no problem. What are you looking at, buddy? You're just, like, way off into space. Man, I just keep getting bad luck. I should have just been fine with, like, the last one I got. Alright, I'll try one more time, and I'll just, like, live with whatever I end up getting. So that it's not just a 10 minutes of quick save load, quick save load. Do I prefer beam, projectile, or missile? I prefer projectile. Missiles can be shot down, which... Missiles are amazing, so it really depends on the situation. Missiles installed on M-class ships can allow an M-class ship to destroy, given the correct missiles, to destroy, like, stations, which makes you a very mobile station killer. So in some situations, like, missiles are amazing. But for well-roundedness, I tend to like projectile, because beams are really, really weak unless you're attacking small fry ships. So I'm just going to be fine with this mod. That's fine. Save. The reason I couldn't re-roll it, because normally when you first install it, you can re-roll it over and over and over again without using more material, but it costs 50k every time, but I'm bankrupt, which is why I couldn't do that, because I'm completely out of money. So if I had like 1 million, I could just re-roll it over and over and over for new stats, but, you know, I have 0, so I have 15k, not 1 million. So I'm stuck with the inability to be able to reload. Undock. So now the center gun on this thing probably does an order of magnitude more than the other 4 guns. Even though it doesn't look that much different. Although it is firing more quickly because it has increased reload speed. How about we go demo that? Why not? Let's go back to Xenon Space.
Engaged.
And maybe in transit there, turret push, pick up a mission to mess with the Xenon. I probably can't do deterrent,
Autopilot.
but like I could pretend to do deterrent. I don't know, maybe I can handle it. I'm not sure. Destroy some turrets. Oh, station turrets. Station turrets. If I had the right equipment, that wouldn't be impossible to do. If I had rays, but I don't on this ship. There are some weapons that are really good at destroying station turrets. I could probably manage it if I am very careful and the region isn't swarming. It really depends. So I'll check it out. I'll attempt to do this mission. I have low hopes for being able to actually accomplish it without getting smoked by the Xenon, but it really depends on how patrolled the sector is. If it's relatively free of like P's, PEs, and B's, it shouldn't be too bad. But if it's swarming, it's swarming. And it already... Even the jump looks kind of busy. With 2 PEs and 2 and a bunch of M's. There is a Terran fighter, a katana, that's fighting them, though.
Silent witness. But
I don't know if he's... Oh, no, he's getting back up. He's part of a squadron. He's getting back up. So that's the squadron leader, which is what that crown icon is over him. And there might be more katanas warping in. So if there's a bunch of Terran ships lending a hand,
entering system.
That could be possible. Alpha. Where am I flying, though? I thought I had an autopilot heading towards that thing, but I was flying in the opposite direction into allotted space because my autopilot got drunk.
Silent witness.
Yeah, actually, now would be a really good time to go in there because the Terran fighter squadron is facing off against the small Xenon ships.
Entering system. Atikva's choice. Wyvern, gas, jump gate, Arca's cascade.
Alright, in we go. More lights are on.
Danger. Autopilot. Entering system. Arca's cascade. PE.
So before I start to do the turret push,
Vanguard.
I want to kill some of them too.
PE. M. PE.
There's a PE on my 6. One of the other big issues with doing a turret push in this sector is I don't regen shields, which is going to make the turret push here like way freaking harder, which I had forgotten about. So this is not a good sector to do missions in, like ever, as a result of the lack of shield regen. Because every time your shields deplete, you'd have to leave the whole sector to regen them, which is obnoxious and super time consuming.
Container.
Ooh, 3 spacefly eggs. And a programmable field array, which is a reagent for SATA drive. And worth about 100 grand. No, that's a lot of loot. Alright, well, I think my chances of actually being able to destroy 15 station turrets... Oh, never mind, I'm not even going to be able to leave. I'm getting lit up by this PE over here.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
And there goes all my shields.
N.
I'm gonna burst to the gate to regen before my hull gets shredded.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
Oh no, that's a never mind. Yeah, it's a mining ship.
Autopilot. Engage.
So I originally had a quest to scan a Xenon energy ship, which also have the icon just like that. So I thought it was an energy ship, and I was like, dang, I shouldn't have abandoned that mission, but this ship would not have fulfilled it. What I can do, however, is gank this ship, because it is still a Xenon ship, and it is still in Argon Federation territory, and they would appreciate me blowing it up, and because it's a mining ship, it does not fight back very well, even if my shields are at like 10%. Oh, except for it just jumped on the highway.
Autopilot.
Never mind.
Disengaged.
It's gone.
Jump gate. Barca's cascade.
Yeah, I think realistically, doing the Xenon Station turret destruction in Tharka's Cascade is just like suicide. I'm just gonna abandon it. It's such a bad idea. Oh, no. I was trying not to go into Tharka's Cascade, but inertia's a hell of a drug.
Entering system. Atikva's choice.
All right. What are the other mission offers that I've got? So we have the salvage contract. That's kind of low-hanging fruit.
Autopilot. Engaged.
And maybe I pick up a better Argon versus Xenon mission on the way over there. I can always go against skill plate packed ships. I don't really care about the promotion to the friend of the Republic for the Antigone Republic. Just ignore that for now. And then there is, of course, the ship modification research to be done. It's also possible, although improbable, that I could do the ship race with this ship. I don't know what my my travel drive speed is, but like maybe I'm fast enough to manage it, provided good piloting. So I can always try that there. You always put a satellite here? Yeah, I mean, I did too, right? There's a K sitting there now. Yep, that is not somewhere to go for an easy fight. Not any longer. Ooh, they blew up a medical ship. There's like a 2,000 medical supplies sitting in there now.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
Now you're downloading it? Damn me. Well, I take credit. I take blame.
Autopilot disengaged.
There's the lockboxes. I can't believe they're paying as much as they're paying for these. It's like quarter mil to
Unknown
like
object.
pop a few boxes open. Uh-oh. Can't pop it open if I fly by it and break it. Maybe they're paying me for discretion. Maybe it's a bunch of illicit material.
Sir.
Nemesis. Vanguard.
And yes, I don't trust myself to pop locks with ship guns.
Container.
Really? Steak? That's what I'm collecting here? I mean, whatever.
Nemesis.
You want to spend,
Vanguard.
if you want to spend a $250,000 for me to collect your T-bone, it's fine by me.
Unknown object.
I could really go without my relief pilot mooning me every time I hop in the driver's seat. Every time she stands up, she's just like, butt face. Enjoy. Like, no. It's not a good view. Get out of my face. I could put her on the service crew, but I'm not going to.
Nemesis. Vanguard.
Must be really fancy steak. I hope so. But in truth, I don't really care, as long as they're paying.
Lockbox. Container.
And fruit. Alright. I'm a really expensive
Nemesis.
delivery boy.
Vanguard.
I am okay with that. Oh, it is kind of far that they have me delivering it to. It is definitely a few sector hops.
Autopilot engaged.
So, they are paying for the privilege, I suppose. Mission offers.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
$500,000 to put a satellite down? What is this one? Build a military base? Yeah, no, not that. Safeguard against potential invasion. Improve allied sector defenses. Looking for pilots? No, I don't want to do that either. Construction wares needed? No. Alright, I guess I'll accept the intelligence. It's definitely the easiest of all the ones that are being offered. And it's actually something I could manage to do, unlike the turret push mission that would be complete and utter suicide. Yep. Well, our travel drive is moving about 1,200 meters per second faster than I was before, which definitely helps me get out of trouble. And then just the regular engine speed is up from like 200 to almost 400. So those new engines
Entering
and thrusters that I
system.
spent
The Reach.
like $1 million on, definitely I'm getting a lot of bang for the buck out of.
Solar power plant.
Escorting a mining ship for 150k. Not terrible.
Solar power plant. Out of docking range. Out of docking range. Out of docking range. Docking granted.
Slow down! Kinetic braking. Who needs brakes when you have enough shields to just slam into the station to come to a halt? They don't care. They don't pay for maintenance.
Nemesis, Vanguard.
Time to deliver some Arc New steaks. Sometimes the other crewmen that you see run around like they've crapped their pants. And I find it hilarious. Not everyone runs around that silly, but every now and then you'll see ones that just... This is a hell of a party if you have me deliver...
Great work.
$250,000 worth of steaks. Y'all don't look very high level. But yeah, you're welcome. Happy to deliver.
Nemesis, Vanguard.
Alright. Let's go ahead and... Oop, that's not what I meant to do. Try to do the race again. So let's go back to the engine mod and see if this thing's fast enough to manage it.
New racing talent and investment in the sport. Several challenges have been set up where you can prove your skills. The prize? Components for teams to incorporate into their racing craft, including the sensors we need. I will direct you to one of these locations.
How much illicit gameplay exists in X4? Quite a bit. I wouldn't say it's like goes super deep into smuggling, but there's definitely a lot of black markets you can gain access to and a lot of illegal things that you can sell. So I don't think it could be the sole focus of like a run without you getting maybe a little bored, but there's definitely a whole lot of it. That, and if you wanted to, I guess you could have it be your sole focus if you wanted to build like a whole bunch of illicit like space weed and space fuel smuggling or factories rather. So it's possible to make it your whole deal, but it wouldn't. It's probably it probably doesn't go deep enough to warrant. I don't know. Maybe some of the veterans here in the chat can confirm or refute that. So let's update the priority. We are going to run the engine upgrade race. Oh, poor land claims. I still need so much more money to be able to get that. I'm looking at all the mission offerings to see if any of them are like easy enough to do for the money. There just hasn't been a lot coming through the pipe. Now this one for $500,000 is not bad. You know what?
Autopilot disengaged. Autopilot engaged.
I'm going to quickly try to do the imperative satellite placement and the Xenon efficiency survey because I'm like here and I have been seeing a whole lot of Xenon mining ships coming through. So it might be pretty easy to do that. I love when the autopilot has you like being dragged sideways.
MPE jump gate.
What's it look like on the other side? Is it horrible?
Danger entering system.
It's not awesome.
Arcus cascade. Autopilot disengaged.
So where does it want me to put a satellite? Anywhere in here? I already have one, but alright. I don't see a position radar map. The good news is my ship is now fast enough that like the annoying things that chase me... Oh, no, it's not even the sector. Oh, yeah, okay, that makes sense. Well, I have 2 satellites now. So we have to go through jump gates to a deeper into Xenon space. I misread. No problem, I have other satellites. So we need to find our way to Tharka 17. It's a deep learning. It's a steep learning curve. It absolutely is, and I kind of. I guess I mean, people describe me as like a digital masochist, where I tend to play games on the hardest difficulty, so it's kind of my jam, I suppose.
Hey, I think I know where we are. I'm pretty sure those star patterns match the ones from the pre-shutdown gate maps. This is the way to the old Federation.
Hi. Here's an escaped slave ship flying by.
Hello there. Good luck up.
Good luck. Escaping.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Ooh, I went the wrong way. All right, let's go back. That was not the right gate.
Engaged.
I'm in Families Inn now, which is one of the free families. The Zyarth Patriarchy sector, I think, right? Yep, Zyarth Patriarchy sector. Getting out of here. Although, I might want to drop a satellite here, because this is a potential war zone.
Danger. Has entering system. Arca's Cascade.
Alright, where's the other gate?
Autopilot. Disengaged.
I don't really want to be sitting in any one spot as I look for the other gate. Because, muy dangerous to be idle in, hostile territory.
Superhighway. Unknown sector.
There we go. Got sort of close enough to it to spot it. Hoping that leads us to where we need to go.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I'm glad I've been mostly left alone. The entry back to Hatikva has a 9 sitting on it, and a bunch of smaller stuff as well. Also, these superhighway jumps are
SE.
oh, there's a power ship. They're a bit directional, so you can't just, not like a jump gate where you can just like touch it and jump. It matters that you like enter it proper. So we're gonna have to like come to a power slide in here, burning shields to be able to do this right, but that's fine. There we go.
Unknown object. Entering Arca's Cascade. 17.
And wait a second. Did I switch mission? Yeah, there we go. I was like, I'm in the right region now. Why is it telling me to go back? Because I had swapped missions. Okay, so deploy satellite at target position.
Empty space.
And then after that, it wants me to scan a Xenon ship with silicon. And there seems to be Xenon mining ships all around me. So hopefully one of them has silicon in it. And I'll be able to scan it and be done. And cash that check. Now, if you're wondering, if you sit in a... oh, God, it's right next to a defense platform. Why? If you mess... oh, God, and a Branch 9 destroyer. Why? Double why? Okay, now I see why they're paying so much. Because... not so nice. Yeah, I have an entire patrol up my butt now. Yep, I get it. I understand. Owie, 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 owie. Oh, I'm trying to like drift drop into the spot I'm going to have to make another pass because I dropped the satellite way off course. Because it needs to be like, sometimes they're really fussy, and this one, it needs to be like pinpointed exactly at the spot. And anything short of that, they won't pay for. So, time to take them for a bit of a ride as they chase me around so I can double back to that spot. But at least now I have a satellite to show me vision of that spot so I know when it's cleared out a little bit. And this is where the travel drive speed comes in handy, because as I do high speed maneuver... Oh, Jesus, too much. High speed maneuver drifts around this sector, I can lose these because they can't drift like I can. The AI doesn't know how to drift all that well. So they have to come to a complete stop and then, like, re-follow me or whatever. So if you take a look here, the pursuers that I have are, like, not pursuing me. Oh, God, this is such a guarded spot, though. Why is there so much stuff? Alright, come to a halt. Halt. Oh, I overshot it by like a second. And that sucks.
Great work.
Ah! Turn and burn! Yeah! We did it! Oh, God. They were so angry. But we're out, and we didn't even take hull damage. Good. Alright, so the next one is I need to scan a ship with silicon. So there were some mining ships that we saw over this vicinity, so I'll try to get there. But I can't go there directly because there's so many ships in the way. So it was somewhere over, maybe in this sector. Basically, we need to go to where the asteroids are. Mining ships tend to hang out around asteroids. Who would have guessed? And I still have a few chasing me, but like not the death stack of ships from before. I should save too. Thank you for tuning in to X4 Foundations, which originally streamed live on Twitch as a miniseries June 22nd. Because this was streamed live as a miniseries, feedback cannot be incorporated, and I've also asked for no spoilers or backseating, so if you could avoid that in the comments, that would be great. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams, as well as a link to Twitch. If you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com also has a link to that as well. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and the people that turned out to the miniseries, as well as viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. So thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream of mine. Farewell, my fellow pilots.